So today I am unboxing pretty much everything that I believe you could possibly need to start some stained glass work. Little introduction, my name's Susan, not Susie, and effectively I know nothing about stained glass. I have no idea if I'm any good or decent at it, and I've just spent basically about 500 quid getting everything together, having a wish list, and I sold my house, so now I'm taking the plunge and just got everything, because from what I can establish is you really need every element to start stained glass work. If you don't have every element, then you'll end up not being able to get the results that you want. So this is my mass impulsive purchase that I've been planning over a period of months, and today you get to watch me unbox it. So this is the first box, and I pretty much bought everything from the Creative Glass Guild people down there, and essentially it's been great. I've just added everything to my wish list over a period of months from reading stuff, and as a result we've just gone ahead and got everything. So first things first, soldering iron. Now this is a little bit on the pricier side. There's the FX601 temperature adjustable. Basically, there's multiple schools of thought with a soldering iron from what I can gather from the Tinterweb. Some people say that you don't need it to be temperature controlled. Some people say that you do, depending on what materials you want to use and what result you want. Hakko is an American, I believe, brand, or at least it's used a lot in America. In the UK we tend to use what's called Weller. But I have seen YouTubers obviously using this, and I just waited for it to become available in the UK, and thankfully it did. So we'll be looking at it later. Sharpies. So I believe we have the first. Look at that beauty. So I have essentially just purchased a mixed selection of glass. I figured that would be my best option, just to give myself a bit of challenge. Once I start getting into it, obviously we can start looking at getting very specific glass to suit what my tastes are and what I would like to do. But honestly, I mean, you can make a little sky with that in the clouds. So these have all got like different textures, just to make things a little bit interesting. So that's the first thing. Oh yes. Ole, 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 ole. That's my cat. Look at that. I know. Isn't it amazing, Susan? Right. Yummy, 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 yummy. Very green. And my cat has decided to join us. And then finally, we have an absolutely fantastic blue. Like, really excited. What do you think? Oh, not keen. these both hands now. Don't do this. So blues are really kind of like, I think, either the cheapest or the most common glass that I see. I think someone did explain it to me, but it's based on the materials. So things like yellows and pinks are slightly more expensive. There's also things like patterns in the glass where essentially different companies would have different patterns, and then once they've gone under, other companies don't feel like they can produce the same pattern, just out of respect. So you find similar patterns that replace old patterns, which makes that replacing stained glass windows is quite expensive, simply because that pattern no longer exists and it's very, very difficult to match. So sexy. So sexy, a little bit of pink in there. Like some fire dragony thing. Again, this is kind of what I was referring to, this pattern here. It's similar to a pattern that was quite common in the Victorian times. I had a pink window with this pattern, but ever so subtly different. But as you can see, it's still gorgeous. Don't you think, Susan? Meep. And then we have obviously a little pink one. I'm so scared of breaking it. I don't want to like mess with it. There we've got a pink, purpley, pinky sheet of plastic. Plastic? Glass. God. Green. A lovely little turquoise. Absolutely gorgeous patterned window. Lovely jubbly. Just again, look at them colours. So milky. Absolutely gorgeous. That is not how you should store glass, by the way. It's just temporary. I've already come up with like a solution of how I'm going to store the glass. So I don't know if any of you guys remember, but in the days of LPs, you used to get 7-inch LPs, and I have a little atomic style rack that can hold about 30 LPs, and they're about 3 mil thick in between. So it's kind of perfect to just have them all like stacked up. Because really you don't want the glass touching, you don't want to risk any kind of like fractures before you've even started cutting, because that would just be massively disappointing. I'm just lifting this all out and I realised it's just all bubble wrap. But look how much bubble wrap they include, that's epic. At least you know when you're getting your glass delivered, it is going to be really secure. More bubble wrap. Get that out the way. Oh shit. So we've got a face shield for the grinder. Order my dress on, don't need that. We have in here a little dustpan. Always need a dustpan if you're going to make a mess. You've got grinder bits. That's a standard 1.5, 1.25 inch even. You've got a standard 3/4 inch. Let's move the Sharpie out of the way. You have a little sponge that goes into where you put your soldering iron. Try a pistol cutter even. Tiny bit of tint thinner. So that's all of that. Let's see what else we've got in here. copper foil. I mean, that's standard. Again, I love black coated copper foil. I love the kind of just how moody you can make things with black coated foil. So as a result, I bought 2 lots, but 2 different sizes, so 7/32 inch and 1/4 inch. As you can kind of see, one is thinner than the other, and that's just literally for me to practice, because I reckon that's going to be really difficult for me and my shaky hands. Thing to do straight edges, groising pliers, or I believe people call these nippers, where you basically just nip bits of glass on. Running pliers with the soft silicone edges, and that's to enable you to effectively break the glass, I hope. I don't know what I'm on about. We have glass cutter oil. It's the soldering iron stand that can go with the hafu, and that's what that little sponge is for. Novocan patina, so this is black patina, so this will, when I use the copper foil, will make the soldering nice and black, and it will be, looks like epic. Steel wool, that's the clean stuff. Whew, that weighs a ton. You've got your soldering. This should be 60/40, it should say. Yeah, 40/60 even, and it should not be lead free, okay? Lead free is bad. Finally, we have some flux, which we'll be using in soldering. And then this box, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This is the grinder. Okay, so here we have the, go around, the Crystal 2000S glass grinder. I will be going into a little bit of detail about it, as has probably about 6 million other YouTube videos, but obviously we're going to look at this from a absolute noob's perspective, and I can't tell you how excited I am about using this. I love grinding, sorry. Anyway, so as you can see, there's a lot to digest here. Going forward, we will be exploring all the materials on this table. If anyone has any suggestions as to what I should make first, let me know, because at the moment it's probably going to be a circle, but we shall see. It's a bank holiday weekend, I'm not at work, I have no life. Let's see where the day takes us. But in the meanwhile, I just want to say thank you for watching, and have a good night.